it took something like 2 hours to fill this thing out. Are you the more like this or more like this? And when I do those things, I go, "Yeah, I'm like that, but then I'm like that." And and I think the profile it made for me was, yeah, it sounds like it's excellent at sorting through stuff like that.
It's really good, and the more you tune it and tweak it, the better it will get. The more original content that you can feed it, the better off you are. And the difference in the writing outputs between just asking it to write you something and asking it to write you something with your style guide and perspective worldview fed into it, the results are completely different. It's got my voice nailed. Sometimes it's a little hyperbolic, like it takes my idioms and idiosyncrasies and takes them to an extreme. But depending on the audience I'm writing for, I can always tone it down, make it a little more straightforward, formalize my language, and it's pretty easy to nudge it in the right direction.
I've got a couple of friends who I'm gonna introduce to this and have. How much time and effort and work does it take?
A lot less than it would if you were gonna do this stuff on your own. But it empowers me to do things I wouldn't have done otherwise, man. In the last 5 months, I have overhauled like everything. I've started a podcast, a video blog, an email newsletter. I've started blogging again like it's 2005, written new bios, short form and long form bios. I built a new services page for my website. It's not that it just makes things more efficient. It's that it allows me to do stuff that I hadn't been doing before. And that feels like creativity to me. It
Yeah,
feels like
if I'm one of my friends listening to this and going, "How do I do this? Is it something I can download and do, or do I have to go read all the stuff that Chris did and invent all these things and write all the code? And was there plug and play, or